Culture and discrimination.
A society is a group of people in a particular geographic area who share the same rules and laws. Societies come in many shapes and sizes, and it survives by using agreed-upon ways to meet its needs and solve its problems. A society sets out methods for meeting the needs of its population. These methods are known as social institutions.
Little change of the heart, little light in the dark.
A culture is the set of ideas, beliefs, and behaviors that is handed down from one generation to the next.
You've been hiding for days, wasted and wasting away.
It was not until recently that within a society there can be various cultures. Quite some time ago, segregation was a big deal. These were the times when members of a minority group lived separately from the rest of society. Now that segregation is no more, society now deals with assimilation. This is which encourages minority cultures to adapt the ways of a dominant society. In the United States, they encourage immigrants to give up their language, culture, and ways of doing things in order to become American. In 1971, Canada became known as a multicultural society. Multiculturalism is an official policy to encourage different cultures to retain their distinctive characteristics, ideas, and beliefs. Multiculturalism is just one of the many policies Canada has adapted to protect the different groups within society. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedom and Human Rights laws also aim to establish a society in which everyone can be treated equally regardless of age, sex, physical capacities, religion, or ethnic background. Prejudice can be defined as an unfavorable belief or judgment about members of a group without the knowledge or experience needed to make such a judgment. Prejudices are often based on stereotypes. Prejudice often leads to discrimination, a set of actions that societies or individuals take against particular groups of people because of their race, gender, or other common characteristics. Discrimination exists within institutions that provide for the needs of members of society. There are 6 main types of discrimination. Number 1, systematic discrimination. This is discrimination that is widely practiced and supported by the law. Number 2, harassment. This is the form of verbal or physical attacks. Number 3, genocide. This widespread killing of members of a particular group. Number 4, racism. It's a specific form of discrimination directed towards members of any racial or cultural group. Number 5, sexism. It's discrimination against members of a particular sex. And number 6, ageism. A form of discrimination directed against members of a certain age. Sociologists and psychologists have proposed many theories to explain prejudice. Some theories focus on social causes, how prejudices are learned from others. Other theories examine the psychological roots of prejudice. Certain behaviors are expected of members of a group. For example, girls are not good at mathematics. Unequal treatment is given to the group. Teachers ignore the girls in their math classes and don't answer their questions. Next, the members of the groups accept the unequal situation. Girls stop asking questions. Lastly, expectations are met and reinforced. So girls have problems in mathematics and drop the subject. Fewer girls take math. This is a continual cycle. Social scientists have found that under certain conditions, increased contact between social groups can minimize prejudice. People who do not know each other have less chance of understanding one another. Ignorance may lead to stereotypes in hospitality. However, when people interact directly, they see each other as individuals rather than simply members of a group.